Well, now to the Israel-Hamas war. The death toll is growing on both sides. The U.S. State Department confirms at least 22 Americans are dead and many are still missing, with an unknown number being held hostage by Hamas. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived in Israel Wednesday afternoon.
We lost 22 Americans. That number could still go up, and it probably will.
These are the memories 16-year-old Israeli-American Rotem Matthias will cherish. His parents singing and laughing with family and friends. But that life was destroyed when the teen says Hamas terrorists killed his parents as they tried to protect their children.
They threw a grenade or something. It exploded. The last thing my dad said is he lost his arm, and then my mom died on top of me.
His sister survived by hiding in another shelter. When the gunman returned, Rotem took cover under a bloody cloth, waiting 9 hours with a bullet in his stomach.
I didn't know what to do. I just stopped my breathing. I lowered it down as much as I possibly could. I didn't move. I was terrified.
Look, no Palestinian, whether Muslim, Christian, will ever justify the killing of civilians.
Bassem El-Kara, executive director of the Council on American-Islamic Relations in Sacramento, notes in Gaza, whole neighborhoods have been flattened by Israeli bombs in retaliation for that deadly terror attack.
Yep, we had a relative and 2 of his children were killed in their home. They received no warning.
On both sides of the border, young people trapped in the middle of a war that's only just beginning.
So all these kids that in my family that are dying, I never met them. I never had an opportunity to meet them. And so that's just devastating. It's just that, you feel this guilt that you can't even really connect with your own family members, that, my aunts and uncles that are still there, my cousins.
Gaza is now without electricity. Their only power plant is out of fuel as Israeli defense forces continue to stay on the offensive.
And so we're hoping in this urgent situation, the Biden administration will make exceptions for folks to leave through Egypt and to protect them.
Meanwhile, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has formed an emergency wartime government with a leading opposition figure to oversee the fight against Hamas. This as President Biden held a meeting with Jewish community leaders at the White House.
My commitment to Israel's security and the safety of the Jewish people is unshakable. The United States has Israel's back.
The Pentagon now delivering military equipment to America's closest Middle East ally. And in a sign of unity, Israelis in Holon, north of Gaza, were heard singing their national anthem across apartments. Keep in mind, the war has claimed at least 2,200 lives on both sides, many of them civilians.